Welcome to Bricks of Norway.
Hi there, my name is Paul. So this time I thought I should talk about another Christmas set from Lego. Set number 40573, Christmas Tree. And this set was released at the same time as set number 10308, Holloway Main Street. In this set you can build a Christmas tree, as it's called, Christmas tree. This is a large Christmas tree, 20 something centimeters high. Quite nice tree. It's quite solid, and it's very nice, with some different decorations and fake candle lights. If you want to, you can build two smaller trees at the same time instead of the larger one. I haven't tried those, so I'll only build the large tree. Hopefully I'll be able to build the two small ones at a later time, but as of now I've only built the large one. The tree is nice, as I said, and it's quite solid. I've added some lights from Brixmax onto my tree to make it look more like a Christmas tree. Brixmax is sold at a website called Lighting Ailing. That has a separate brand, but they are selling both brands. I chose this one because I thought the lights was better, seems more accurate. Well, it seems more natural, and the other kit that has just lights inside the tree. This one has lights in the candles. The problem with this light kit is that if you're following the recipe, the tree won't be that solid anymore. It's quite flimsy and will fall apart if you just look hard at it. The problem with this lighting kit is that to feed the wires down the tree, they have removed the trunk, or most of the trunk. And removing the trunk makes the tree much less stable and sturdy. There are 4 studs between each layers that is holding the layers together, but since there's so much weight in the top of the tree, each layer weighs so much, those 4 studs will not be enough to keep the tree together without the trunk, because the trunk was a tight fit, so it kept it together and made it, it could move itself, so then the 4 studs was more than enough. The top 1/3 is loose, that's just put on top of there. But when you put the lighting kit in and remove the trunk, especially the bottom part, you are keeping some of the trunk, but not all, and not the most important part. It will easily break apart at between section 3 or 4 or something, and when you're trying to fix that, it will very easily fall apart between section 4 and 5, 6 and 7, and 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. And then you're just having a lot of sections kept together just by a wire, and they are not placed where they should be, and just, it's a complete mess. So I'm not moving this tree anymore for this holiday, this Christmas. I moved it from the dining table to the counter where I was going to sit for Christmas. And when I moved it, it fell apart, of course. It fell apart before I tried to move it. I put it together, and it fell apart when I moved it. And I tried to put it together, and I had put, since you don't have the trunk, enough of the trunk there, you can't position the sections correctly over each other, so you'll miss and only connect for one of the 2 of the studs. And since you're done, then you won't have the balance in the tree correctly with the weight distribution, and then it will fall apart even more easily. So I think that by next Christmas, when I have to pack this down after this year's Christmas, might rebuild it, or I'll just wait until November next year and probably start from the beginning or something, and putting the tree back together and wiring the lights in a different way, routing the wires in a different way. I think I have to do that to, keep me sane, keep my sanity, because this is hopeless. I can't put this away without having a completely fallen apart tree. There's no way. Then I would have to have a special case that I could enclose around the tree while it was standing up. That would fit perfectly and keep every section at its place. And then I could close the encounter around it, the container around it, and lock it, and then put it on storage for next year. I don't have that container, so I don't have such a container that fits perfectly and will keep everything in place. So I might remove the lights when I'm going to store it, because if not, the wires will probably break, get damaged, because things are not holding together. But it looks very nice with the lights. I think so. The lights are lighting up, and there's light and a big star on the top, so it's very, very nice. So buying lights and equipping your sets with lights has a big impact, as I said in one of the videos from Class 22. It draws attention to it. Lights flashing, sounds and movement draws attention. So a Christmas tree is a perfect thing to put a lights kit on, because, well, you will have lights on your Christmas tree in your living room, so it should have lights, this one as well. The lighting kit does not fit the two smaller trees, but I guess that could be arranged if you had I think I could manage to get at least one of them with lights, but I think could manage to light both of them if they're placed close to each other. If not, you'll just have to have two separate USB ports to feed them, and a separate USB cable to connect it. I'm working on another Christmas set. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it finished by, well, the Christmas is done, because I'm still missing parts. And something broke the other day, so I'll see if I have to order something new or what to do. But hopefully I'll be able to show you something more during this Christmas. I hope so. It's really exciting. The video about the missing Moonbase is only missing like 142 views to pass 10,000 views. That's amazing. Who would ever think that such a thing could happen to me? 10,000 views, that's a lot. And I think there was 174 subscribers now. I think last video I said 166, so 8 subscribers in a week. That's a lot for me. And, well, there's have been quite some views as well. So, and my last video about my classic space display at the Class 22 has, well, it's not that far away from 200 views either. So that's very good. So classic space seems like a popular theme, and I will make more classic space videos. I will, but I have to make some other videos as well. And lately I've been working on something completely different than classic space. But it's more like, well, Christmas Winter Village theme. Well, 2 builds lately, and that I entered a contest this morning. It was this morning I entered a contest with two contributions. Well, there were only one planned, but I just made a second one this morning. Just had to. Thank you very much for subscribing and liking and commenting. I love to read your comments. And hopefully I'll see you soon. If not, Have a Merry Christmas.
Enjoy.